Unknown number. Yellow.
Hello, Chase.
Who's this?
Oh, I thought we were friends by now. I think you know.
Jose, are you recording? Okay. This is Ghostface. It's you, Mr. Ghostface.
Yeah, it's me. So what's your favorite scary movie?
He's asking me my favorite scary movie. Okay, alright. I want to be honest, and it's not because you're calling. I would say this otherwise, but it is the original Scream.
That's a good one. Can't beat the classics, can you? How about we play a little game? I'll ask you 3 questions. If you answer right, you live.
Absolutely! Let's do this. We were playing a game.
Eager, are we? Okay, the first one. In the original Scream, what movie was Randy watching on the couch while his friends were being murdered?
Hold on, I know this.
Come on, it's your favorite scary movie, remember?
It was,
Come on, this is the easy one.
It was Halloween. It was Halloween. That's the movie he was watching. Halloween.
Good. See, this isn't hard at all. Let's see how you do with the next one. Who was the killer in Scream 5?
It's a trick question. Because there isn't one killer, it's killers, and it's Richie and Amber.
Oh, can't stump you, can I? You're doing so well. Almost there. Final question. What was the motive of the killer in the newest Scream 7 movie?
No. I don't know the answer to that question because it didn't make any sense.
What is it?
It's not
What
a fair
is
question.
it?
Nobody knows the answer to that.
Yeah. Welcome to the club. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I was hoping you could help me. Goodbye, Chase.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is Cut to the Chase with me, Chase. I watched Scream 7, and I had to process what I watched. You might say, Chase, shouldn't you process all movies you watch? Yes. But sometimes when a movie is so, how do you say it, uninspiring, that's really hard for me to say. It really is, because I want to come and defend this movie and all things Scream. I really like the franchise. I like Scream. And so to be faced with an obstacle like this and to confront the reality of the situation it's hard for me. How did we get here to this installment? One of the big things that was going on with Scream 5 and Scream 6 was Sam and Tara's storyline. And this movie, Scream 7, was supposed to be the conclusion of Sam and Tara's storyline. However, what happened, obviously Melissa Barrera got fired for some tweets about Palestine and Free Palestine and all that. And then Jenna Ortega did or did not leave in solidarity with Melissa Barrera. Those two left. Then Christopher Landon, the director, left. Then the studio, which I don't really know if they left because of all the drama that was going on, but anyway, the studio behind it, which was Radio Silence, they left because they were involved with other projects and didn't have time to dedicate to Scream 7. So you're kind of left with this mess that's there. And so the studio's like, Kevin Williamson, you wrote the original Scream. You've been on Scream projects before. Why don't you help us out? We want you to write it and direct it. What he gave us was not very good. So we're left with this kind of terrible movie. One of the things I want to drive home, and that I appreciate about Scream 5 and Scream 6, there has not been a movie franchise in recent memory that has done as well as Scream has with incorporating the nostalgic characters everybody loves. Incorporated Sydney, Gale, Dewey, gave him a send-off. They did a very good job in bringing them back and making them feel like they were supposed to be there. Then you develop this bond with the new cast that's being formed. This core four that you really begin to like. It's okay that Sydney's not there, or that maybe in the next movie Gale's is taking a back seat, and it's kind of focusing on this core four. And they did a really good job, and that gets all shot down with Scream 7 because it is cameos galore. Here you got Stu Macher coming back in this deep fake AI form. You got Dewey coming back. You have Roman from Scream 3 coming back. You even have, I forget her name, but from Scream 2, the mother that's involved. I can't remember her name. And then you have Gale that comes back, and I don't even really know why Gale's there. Like, she shows up, she does some things, but none of those things that she does really moves the story forward. And then it's what's weird is that you bring Chad and Mindy from the core four of the Scream 5 and Scream 6, and they're there. Why are they there? I don't understand why they're here. And throughout this movie, of Scream 7, they make very meta comments, which is, standard for Scream. But some of the comments that they make, they ask the twins, Chad and Mindy, directly, why are you here? I think it's almost understanding what the audience might be thinking is, why are they here? Because they don't really serve any role. And then they make a lot of other meta references to the previous movie not being a real Scream movie because Sydney wasn't there. And it's like all the work that was done in Scream 5 and Scream 6 to kind of start branching away and starting this new era of Scream is completely done with. It's completely exploded with Scream 7. And I'll even go further because we have Tatum, and apparently Sydney has 3 kids. Like, you never see the other 2. Maybe they're older than Tatum, I'm guessing, because they certainly aren't younger than Tatum because there's no other kids in this house. When they said you have 3 kids, I was like, wait, what? I thought you had 1. So anyway, you have Tatum there, and all of her friends die. Everybody dies. And Tatum's left alone. Is the future movies going to build off of Tatum? Because I felt like that was kind of the idea when I was reading up on Scream before this movie ever came out, was that maybe Tatum was going to take on the mantle of the new Sydney, if you will. And maybe that is the plan still, but you killed everybody. Like, there's nobody, like, going into Scream 8. Like, are we bringing Sydney back? Like, is that what's supposed to happen? I don't know, but you killed everybody. I didn't like that. The elephant in the room with the reveal. Okay, there's 3 reveals. There's 3, because there's 3 Ghostface in this one, apparently. You have this guy that you literally saw him for about 2 seconds in a coffee shop. And then he goes, does a reign of terror, and then Gale Weathers actually is the one that hits him with her car. Knocks him out. He's dead, gone, kaput. And they unmask him, and you think it's going to be somebody. And it's like, who is that? And Sydney says, oh, that's the guy that came in my coffee shop this morning. Like, what? Okay, so maybe this isn't the real Ghostface. Obviously, we're like halfway through the movie. Then we get to the final act, the big reveal. Now, in all the movies, this is a big moment when that mask comes off. And in this one, we see that mask come off. And the first thing you do is you look at the screen and you say, what? Like, what is going on here? I have no idea. Who is this woman? It's Anna Camp. I don't understand. And and her child was murdered by Ghostface. Maybe even by her. And there's another reveal of the other Ghostface. He works at the asylum, and she went there for a period of time, and that's where they met. I'm starting to try and describe the motive, and it's very hard to describe because the motive is not really there. Apparently, she read Sidney's book, Out of Darkness, and she kind of interpreted it as more of like a self-help kind of thing, and it worked for her, but it didn't work for her, and so she's mad at Sidney, and now she wants to just go ham. I don't even know where to begin with trying to understand it. Both of these people have been in the movie maybe 10 minutes at most. When I was thinking about this movie, I was almost like, it feels like this movie was made in spite of everything. And I do want to touch real quick on Stu Macher, because that was a big theory about Stu Macher coming back into this movie. And he does, but it's like a deep fake of Stu Macher. They should have just not done it. And the way you first see Stu Macher, it's not like a reveal, how it's a shadowy figure and then the mask comes off. It is like you were supposed to know that it was going to be him. So what happens is somebody literally just picks up their phone and it's Stu Macher. I think it was actually Sidney. As if we're supposed to expect it. I don't know how to describe it accurately because it was so nonchalant in the way it was presented that it lost like its luster. That's Stu Macher. It didn't cause mystery. I feel like that was just a real failure in revealing him. That was a big deal. That's been a fan theory for a long time. And the way they executed it was poor. Very poor. So I do want to say some good things about the movie. I actually really liked the beginning of the movie. I thought it was really cool. And, because they kind of turned the Scream house into this kind of Airbnb kind of thing. Did that tie into anything else about the movie? Absolutely not. That scene literally was made as a short movie. That's it. Because anything that happened there had no effect or impact on the rest of the movie. It was as if it never happened. I think it's referenced once as a hint of where Ghostface says things heated up in Woodsboro. And that's it. So the best part of the movie is not even actually part of the movie, of the storyline at least, the plot line. So anyway, I really did like that. I really liked that. If they had kind of kept that energy throughout the whole thing, that would have been really cool. It's hard for me to say this, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I would not recommend this. If you're a Scream fan, you'll probably just enjoy it for that fact. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. It's like going to see The Last Jedi and you're a Star Wars fan. You're not going to enjoy it. If you're somebody new getting into the franchise, you're not going to enjoy it either because the storyline is so weird. Not weird, it just doesn't make sense. But I am curious what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments. Have you guys seen the movie? Are you going to see the movie? I'm very curious to know. I'm a Scream fan. Drop all theories, rants, reviews. If you liked it, I'd love to know if you liked it personally. Because I always like those opinions that are dissenting from mine. I like to learn from that. So anyway, let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, hit that like button. Smash that like button. If you haven't yet already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications. I'm going to plug this because I rarely ever plug it. If you want to support this channel directly, there is a link down in the description below to Ko-Fi. Or I think it's coffee. I think that's actually how it's spelled. But you can go there, send a donation. And it just helps to, raise the production value of this. And I'm sure Jose would appreciate it a lot. As always, guys, peace out.